Thanks for joining me for another unboxing, and this time is another unboxing of the game Killer Party, the social mystery party game. Last time we talked about the game Fangs for the Memories. That was our first video. So, now we're going to check out Kiss of Death, put out by Spin Master. Again, kill it at your next party, do crazy stunts and challenges to earn your clues, get points for scratching off the right answers, score the most points to solve the murder. Okay, Kiss of Death. You're cordially invited to the reality show wedding that answers the question, who is the bride? The groom, Jimmy Playa, has narrowed it down to 2 contestants, but someone didn't hold their peace because the winning bride is found dead alone in the bridal suite hot tub. And what would you do to get a clue? So it's a challenge-based game, and you have to do challenges to get clues. And if you're the person who scores the most points, obviously, you are the lead detective that wins the game. So, it's a nice box. Really nice artwork on it. It's a fun game. It's not meant to be serious, but it's a very, very fun game. So let's check this out. Let's open it up. Okay, just like any other game, it comes with a rule book. And the rule book is a sheet of paper, which is front and back, so let's go through it real quick. Killer Party, Kiss of Death, we read this already. It's on the front of on the back of the box. Contents: 3 killer envelopes, each with introduction sheet, 12 clue cards, 12 scratch-off investigation cards, and 1 killer conclusion envelope. And this game is for 6 to 12 players, because obviously it's meant for a party. It's not for 1 or 2. It's not solo playing. It's definitely not for 1 or 2 people. All right. The object is do the crazy stunts on the clue cards to piece together the crime, scratch off the correct answers on the investigation cards to earn points for solving the crime. The player with the most points at the conclusion is the Killer Party Chief Detective. Again, you're going to open up envelopes according to part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Of course, we will not open part 4 because that gives away the answer as to who was the killer. So I'm not going to do that, of course. So you have to read the cards, get a new card, time to figure out the answer, move on to the next envelope. So you got main suspects, the murderer, and of course the last one is the conclusion to the game. Winning the game: when you get to the 4th envelope, read the conclusion sheet. Each player tallies up their points. The player with the most points is the winner. Oh, you tied, did you? Looks like you have to test your sleuthing skills over another mystery to prove who the Killer Party Chief Detective really is. All right? So that's cool. Again, part 1, see it's green, part 2 is in blue, part 3 is in red, and the answer is part 4, the conclusion, which we are not going to open up, so I'm just going to put that to the side. But I just want to show it to you. In the back it says, open this envelope last. All right, and I don't want to ruin the game for anyone who might have purchased this. All right. Go backwards. Again, it's a challenge-based game, so what you got to do. So, here is your notebook. Everyone can see the victim is floating face up in a hot tub. There's a blender floating next to her. The bride is in a bathing suit, and there's a wedding gown on the floor nearby. There's a puncture wound on her hand. There's a wedding cake in her mouth. There are 2 margarita glasses and a fruit basket near the plate with a slice of wedding cake. Now tell me, how did the victim die? It's on the back. Did she drown? Did she poison? Did she choke? Did she get electrocuted? Those are your 4 options. Okay? And then you get 12 of those. You get 12 clue cards. Twist your finger in your ear, then put it in your mouth. In the back it says, just to taste someone from the room. Service confessed to eating some of Lovey's cake before delivering it. It looked so delicious. Yes, I'm fine. Why do you ask? Okay. It's a clue. Okay, here's another one. Put a line of lipstick on your nose. If no one has lipstick, try food. Call your parents to get help. Sing a blues song. Tell a story about a close call with electricity. Tell a card holder about any allergies you have. Drink a few ounces of salt water. Get a cold beverage for the card holder and hold the glass up for them to drink it. Pretend to hack up a fur ball for 15 seconds. Tell a story about the most epic brunch imaginable. Tell a story about something you did on a dare. Tell a story about the worst present you received. Look in the back of this one. Basket case. All right, it gives you a little information about that. It gives you more clues about everything. Okay, and of course, I'll take a look at this real quick, which is the introduction. Every package has a sheet in it that looks like this. So it says someone didn't hold their peace through because Lovey, the newly chosen bride that has a lot of love to give, is found dead alone in the bridal suite. Okay, we read that on the back of the box. We RSVP to solve the mystery, and there's the picture of the crime scene. Okay. And again, there's no information on the back. So you already knew that from the back of the book, from the back of the box. So let's continue moving forward. Again, part 2. So part 2 is the main suspects. So they're going to give you a list of suspects here. You have Peter Pitty, ex-boyfriend. Jim Tonic again, shady bartender. Tim Tonic is also in the other. Jamie Playa, new husband, same thing. Pammy Pace is new, runner-up. Mumsy, the mother-in-law. Wanna Win, reality show host. Okay, so those are your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 main suspects that you have there. All right. And again, you have your, investigator notebook. So suspects are the ex-boyfriend, the shady bartender, the new husband, the runner-up, the mother-in-law, or the reality show host himself did. Again, in the back you scratch off which one that you think is the one who you did the crime. Okay? And again, by doing challenges, which is cool, by doing challenges you get different kinds of clues. To see clues on the back is the clue answer, but you have to do the challenge to get the clue on the back. So again, to see this clue, talk about a topic chosen by this person for 30 seconds without saying any filler words. Okay, you get 12 of these. Don't need to go through all of them. All right, I'll just grab one in the middle. To see the card, fake an orgasm. Craft a snake-like object and hide it somewhere. Tell the card holder a secret you have never told anyone. In the back, it'll tell you something about it. The writings on the wall. Mumsy has a dark history. Apparently, she threatened previous contestants to leave the show or else. All right. Now, I'll be honest with you. In the last video, so that's part 2 of the main topic. But in the last video, I opened part 3. This time, I'm not going to open part 3. Only reason being is because it narrows it down from the six possible suspects. It narrows it down to 3. So I don't want to give away who the 3 people are from the first group. So I'm not going to open this one either. But know that inside it again has the instruction booklet, has the same thing, which is the notebook, which has the names of the 3 possible killers, and of course 12 more. I can show you these cards, not a big deal. See this clue, whisper, again, a challenge, and we have to do a challenge, and when you do the challenge, you get the information on the back, okay? So you want to see this clue, whisper, I want you in someone's ear. Find someone playing Killer Party that you haven't spoke to yet and ask if they've seen 2 snakes do it, okay? Call someone not at the party and demand to know where they are. Roll across the floor and shout roll call. Okay. And I'll read this one here. When you hear the name Wally, hiss as you pinch them. Pammy Place tells you that, no, I wouldn't. Pammy Place tells you that she, Lovey, and Peter all met on the reality show. Would you eat this? Are you sure you've never watched it? It's the one where Pete ran screaming like a 5-year-old from a basket of snakes. He's deathly afraid of snakes. It's a gift now. There's a clue. Help you narrow it down to the last 3. Then of course we know, again, with the conclusion, it narrows it down to obviously just the one person who actually committed the crime. We got that here. Last but not least, of course, I'm going to show you this one here. Again, it seems like in all these boxes they're trying to pimp out another game, and this one's called Battle of Sexes, and they give you a bunch of cards that are related in that game. It's a men versus women card game. All right, Battle of Sexes. Take the new Battle of Sexes game for a spin with these exclusive bonus cards, how to play, read the card, and you get these free cards in this game also. Okay. And that wraps up another unboxing video for Killer Party, The Kiss of Death. Thanks for joining me. See you on the next video.